The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And it's the quarterback for the home side. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Thunderbirds are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's the Raiders' defense that comes up with the big play here. They only had 1 takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Raiders win their 2nd straight, and they do it in style. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the LA Rams. And here's the Bills wideout. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that frog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off from Foxborough. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job. And so
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
At the 48-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
In the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Has it at the 7. And he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. May now from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Drake made the touchdown. Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Seahawks, nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And he really is a spectacle feat anytime he leads an offense out because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. with Walker again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack course is a now tougher third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side to Watson. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. So they'll be facing second and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're on. Set to center away. His return starts at the 5. Shoots away from one. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The Patriots send to Mario Douglas with the football once again. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. On the ground with Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. They cross the 40. Nice run there. The 30. The 10. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
So So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll go play action.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Walker on second. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense is having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
He dodged the tackle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 1st down.
Henderson here from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Douglas on the sideline cut. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Out of bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks, 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Potential grounding. Offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
6 yards.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Ready. 33. Yellow. 38. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And no surprise there. They reject the penalty, and that safety's going to stand. So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. Now he starts from the 6. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock, making 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. So 1st down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready.
Pass play now. Finds a man right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2.
Seahawks, 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st down, May. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he stops cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
17 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Here's May again. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
May trying again here on second. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. The Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
The kick by Patterson is good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Ready.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Let's go now. Cut.
Throwing here just before halftime. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out to... He's got it deep downfield. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our journey around the NFL starts now. 2 AFC North teams with no love lost. And this is the home team's quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Thunderbirds win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's Jaden Daniels. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. The Saints get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. May now from the gun. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a Walker run. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throw left side to Watson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. They give up the gut to Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there.
Here we go. Cut.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right, and intercepted! And the Patriots are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. He finds his running back, Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
4 yards. And the Patriots first down.
It's Henderson on the give. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. So a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Trying it inside give to Henderson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Trying to sneak May. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for our Patriots. First down.
From the gun, it's May. That's incomplete left side. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And now it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, left side caught by Douglas. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And that should be Seahawks football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one. Not just... over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort, that was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. So it came at a painful cost to the QB, but on top of a hefty gain, going to move it half the distance to the goal for roughing the passer. From the red zone now. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 2 brings up
third down from the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5.
Seahawks 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Give now to Henderson. They'll couple together a yard there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Patriots, first down.
Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've set it down from the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. For a second, we both thought he'd get to first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, and it puts you to sleep.
Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Trying for it, it's Walker. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First down throw for May. Finds his back complete. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Here's May. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots leading by 8.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll send him up the middle, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots lead by 15 now.
Seahawks 28.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. he takes the return out of bounds.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks hit his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks rushing to the line.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Throwing on seconds. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There on the coverage.
Ready, set.
Here he is to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets the Patriots the first down. And that should put an end to this contest. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout.